You've got a Tacx Alpine. Soon enough, you'll be crushing climbs like never before. But first, you've got to install your bike. Today, we will show you how to install the Tacx Alpine on your Tacx NEO 2T or Tacx NEO 3M. We will begin with the Tacx NEO 2T. You will need to install rotatable end caps on both sides of the trainer. Skip ahead to the positioning the base plate section if you are riding with a Tacx NEO 3M. First, remove your bike from the NEO 2T. For this video, we will be using a Thru-Axle bike, but the process is similar for quick-release bikes. Remove both trainer end caps. One is located on the non-drive side and the other is located on the drive side. Using the new rotatable end caps on your NEO 2T can prevent damage to your bike. Your Tacx NEO 2T installation kit includes different caps. Select the Quick Release 135 Thru-Axle, 142 end cap support, Thru-Axle 12mm end caps, drive side 5.6 Nm lock nut, and blue tool if you have a 142mm Thru-Axle. Select the Quick Release 130 end cap support, Quick Release end caps, drive side 5.6 Nm lock nut, and the blue tool if you have a 130mm Quick Release axle. Select the Quick Release 135 or Thru-Axle 142 end cap support, Quick Release end caps, drive side 5.6 Nm lock nut, and the blue tool if you have a 135mm Quick Release axle. Select the Thru-Axle 148 end cap support, Thru-Axle 12mm end caps, drive side 5.6 Nm lock nut, and the blue tool if you have a 148mm Thru-Axle. You may need to install the included spacer to provide clearance between the trainer and the brake caliper if your bike has disc brakes. Ensure the brake caliper does not make contact with the trainer. Use the blue tool to install the end cap support on the non-drive side. Then use the blue tool to install the drive side 5.6 Nm lock nut. Install the Quick Release or Thru-Axle 12mm end caps on both sides of your trainer. Finally, mount your bike back onto your NEO 2T Smart Trainer. Your new rotatable end caps can stay on your NEO 2T even when you're not riding with the Tacx Alpine. You must have your bike installed on a compatible Tacx trainer before you can position it on the base plate. Now it's time to attach your bike to the Tacx Alpine. For this video, we will use a bike with a 12mm axle, but the process is similar for 15mm bikes. If your bike has through axles but you are unsure which size your bike is, you can use the clearance validation tool to determine the correct end caps. Remove the through axle of your front fork. Your bike has a 12mm axle if the axle fits snugly in the smaller hole. Your bike has a 15mm through axle if the axle fits snugly in the larger hole. There are two end cap sizes available for 15mm through axles. Remove your front wheel and use the clearance validation tool to measure your front fork. Use the 15 by 110 end caps if the length of the tool fits fully in the dropouts of your front fork. Use the 15 by 100 end caps if the step portion fits between the dropouts of the fork. Select the Thru-Axle 12 by 100, 15 by 100, or 15 by 110 end caps. Then install the end caps on both sides of your Tacx Alpine. Now remove the front wheel from your bike and hold the frame. Roll the Tacx Alpine onto the base plate and align the bike fork with the dynamic fork mount that has the end caps installed. Insert the axle and hand tighten. Tighten the axle to the torque specification indicated on the axle or in your bike instructions. The process is similar for quick release axles. Select the quick release end caps and quick release skewer. Ensure one of the conical springs is installed on the quick-release skewer. Place the end caps into the dynamic fork mount. Then insert the quick-release skewer into the dynamic fork mount. Place the other conical spring on the end of the skewer. Hand tighten while leaving enough room for the bike fork. Next, remove the front wheel from your bike and hold the frame. Roll the Tacx Alpine onto the base plate and place the bike fork on the axle. Tighten the cap and close the quick release handle. Finally, check the alignment of the Alpine and its motion base by matching the lines of the Alpine with the lines of the motion base. Optionally, adjust the whole setup so the front of your motion base aligns with the front of your training mat. And that's it. You're now ready to bring your climb inside with your new Tacx Alpine. For more help, please subscribe to the Garmin Support YouTube channel and visit support.garmin.com.